I'm the head teacher at Pakeman Primary School. We're a 1.5 form entry school with about 330 children on roll. 85% of those are free school meal pupils. Because we had such a lot of pupil premium money, we wanted to make sure that we spent the money as carefully and in as an informed way as we could. We looked at the Sutton Trust and we came across a piece of work or piece of research on the Sutton Trust where it showed the impact of poor teaching on an average child and the devastating impact that poor teaching can have on a disadvantaged child. So we looked at that and came up with a model which we call our team leader model, which places an additional teacher across every 3 classes in the school, and their role is to ensure that all teaching is at least good on a day-to-day basis and that we have increasing percentages of outstanding teaching.
We monitor, we assess the children every half term, and looking at their levels and how they're moving, we decide if the children need more intervention or if they're finished with that intervention, let other children in, and it's made a massive difference.
We meet the parents 3 times a year, so termly, so they can have a look at the progress in their child or the impact of the interventions that we've put in place at school. And because they are disadvantaged children, maybe children who don't get so much help at home, or maybe parents who are not so confident in helping them, once they see the impact of the interventions that we have done at school, they can start, or we can start teaching them to do that at home.
One of the things that seems to have most impact is improving feedback to children. So we looked at that and introduced something called assertive mentoring, where we have termly interviews with the children. We talk through their targets. The children are very clear of where they are and what they need to do to improve, and everybody knows exactly what the next steps are for that particular child.
It's helped me with everything, like my literacy and how I could do my SATs and how I could concentrate without getting distracted by anything else.
It's helped a lot in my maths, by usually getting about 12, 10, and now I've been getting 18 and things, so much more.
Lucy was giving us tips on how to do it before we did the test, and then I just got 20 out of 10.
Brilliant, very good. We also looked at the interventions that we had in place that were working already. Things such as one-to-one tuition or small group work. We looked at the data, and if the data told us that it was working well, we looked to extend those interventions across the school and introduce them a little bit earlier. Our greatest achievement, I think, is absolutely believing in the children, having high expectations of them despite their starting points, so that they really can achieve. What we've come to realise is that it's not about what you put in place. It's called the Bananarama effect. It's not what you do, it's the way that you do it. It's really about ensuring that the interventions that you have in place are making the difference that you want.